Hi, this is Tad from Island, and today I'm joined by Glenn Medina, who's one of our SEs based in California. Hey, Glenn.
Hey, Dad, how's it going?
Hey, going well, thanks. So you were just telling me an interesting customer story about a media company you're working with where they initially had a specific kind of use case to solve for, but now they're seeing how Island can be used much more broadly. Can you just walk us through kind of how did that start and what was that inflection point that they're encountering right now?
Yeah, so this media company wanted to use Island to protect their administrators' access to their critical SaaS applications, and in doing so, what they found over the last 4 months is that the Island has been very frictionless for them, for their administrators. Meaning, they don't really notice that they're inside Island, right? But they have all the levels of protections inside there. And what they're thinking is that this should be so easy for the rest of their environment that they love it. It should be an easy rollout for them.
Nice. So from an end user standpoint, again, once you just make the mental switch from launching this icon versus that icon, the rest of your workflow really doesn't have to change very much.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think that's what they like, the idea that they can keep everybody within Island, whether it's going to whatever applications or maybe even personal web surfing. But the whole point is, that they feel a whole lot better about people accessing their corporate applications using Island.
Yeah. And we've heard a similar story from a lot of our customers who start out with maybe a specific user population or a specific use case. And then over time, they're expanding that, growing that to where Island becomes the default browser for all employees.
Yeah. And I think that's key, right? The thing to note here is that there's no retraining of a user on how to use a browser, especially something like Island. It looks and feels exactly like the other browsers that you use. So from that standpoint, it's very what's the word here? It's very comfortable, right?
Yeah. And there's a significant benefit once you've adopted Island as your primary browser for all of your employees, that suddenly you've got that wealth of visibility into applications, into web destinations. You can actually collect a lot more intelligence about what's going on in your environment just by virtue of using the Island browser as your regular day-to-day web browser.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that one of the things they really harp on Island is, they find us as big partners of theirs, where they see how agile we are in getting them functions and features that they want. And they just like the speed and agility that we have.
Very cool. One other thing we should mention is Island is now available. I mean, we've been available obviously for all of your desktop platforms for a long time, and now it's also listed in the publicly available iOS App Store and Google Play App Store, so that all of your devices, whatever operating system they happen to be running, they can all use Island, and so you can have that universal Island usage across all your devices.
Absolutely.
Nice. Well, hey, Glenn, thanks for coming by and sharing this story, and we'll have you back here again soon.
Thank you. Thank you all. Appreciate it.